I'm Pi, and this is the Smoke Session. This week has been pretty interesting, and I feel like I have some pretty large shoes to fill. These guys have gone one up and decided to fill the pants. Triple XL pants to be exact. And yes, the Army makes mop gear in Triple XL. Katie seems to like the fact that it's always the tiny female that gets stuck with using supersized gear when doing NBC training. Katie, someone has to wear it. Josh, on the other hand, brings up a pretty good point. Somewhere in the Army, there's a guy that's fat enough to actually need this size. Well, Josh, we think we found him. Since we're on the subject of fat, look at some of these bad boys. I can understand screwing over your landlord for the last month's rent, but leaving your entertainment behind? I hope you guys got an Xbox laying around. And Brian, no, you're not the only one questioning it. Amy wants to know whose arse the bowling pin was removed from. Now, I'm not sure if that's a medical question or if Amy's just looking for a bowling partner. Josh is concerned that your loved ones may have mesothelioma after the use of any of these products, and he assures us he can hook you up and get the financial compensation that you're entitled to. If you end up being the one that buys these entertainment enhancers, make sure they are for you alone. And if not, then they're being used on a willing participant. Regardless, you may be subject to sharp training, and I don't mean the turn of the century death by PowerPoint stuff. This is the 28th century. Sharp, the musical, is coming to a stage near you. Someone should have offered Robert a tryout. Don't touch my wiener, keep your record cleaner than your hand. Don't go to bars alone, always have a plan. Yeah, Samuel, it's right about now that you want to go death by PowerPoint. Speaking of keeping things as simple, the good old United States Marine Corps. You notice the Marine at the kids' table? The kids' tables normally have crayons on them. Notice there's no crayons. Lunchtime, perhaps? Natasha, you got to make sure that you bring your own crayons for your kids to use. But remember, disguise them to be adult-like objects. That should be enough to confuse the jarheads for a bit. Well, that's about it from us, guys. Thanks for watching. But before we go, check this out.
First time I got it. See, I picked them on. It's deja vu. Showgirls. This shit going like, I mean, like the fuck moments or something. Shit crazy.
First time I got it. See, I picked them on. It's deja vu. The Showgirls. This shit going like, I mean, the fuck moments or something. Shit crazy.